Hi guys, and welcome to another F1 Clash video by myself, Azza. If you haven't already, please do make sure you watch the other videos on my channel, and if you do like them, give me a subscribe. So let's get on. It's our first Grand Prix that we're uploading today, and you can see we've got a Belgium, Japan, Canada and France in the first part of this video, and then a Hungary, UAE, Abu Dhabi, Netherlands, and then a Belgium again. That'll be in the part 2, so if you do not get a chance to watch all this video, please do come back later, because there is a big chance you're going to pick up some really good tips from strategy as well. So you'll get 4 races each video, and each video will also display each strategy that I'm following as well. So first up we have Belgium. Very tricky strategy. It's always hard to pass at Belgium, and it's also hard to get the proper strategy that you do want. So just taking a bit of time to load up here. And here we go. So hopefully we get a decent qualifying position. Where can Norris and Bottas put us on the grid? That's not a bad start, 11th and 13th. That's probably what we're going to expect through the whole thing. We'll make sure we put some boosts on Norris and Bottas, because we're going to need it. Bit of rooster, bit of tyre management, and maybe Taurus for Bottas, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's go Taurus. So we're going to go medium, and what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 laps on the medium tyre. We're then going to pit, we're not going to service, and we're going to come back on 2 soft laps and see what we can do. So 11th and 13th, can we make some impression on the start? Norris up to 9th, Bottas still in 13th. So we'll cut them down there. Bottas sitting okay in 13th. Norris has got that boost of blocking as part of the boost. So we'll keep at it here. Hopefully we don't lose any positions. I'm not too worried about that part based on the strategy. Of course, it's risky following the same strategy on both drivers, but I'm pretty confident I can create a gap. About 3 seconds to pit both drivers. So where can we get? Norris holding off at the minute. Bottas still sitting in 13th. He's got the rival behind him. Just hold on to that gap. Yes. And Bottas can also hold on to that gap. So that's good. Sometimes you will need to boost a little just to hold on the corner. And that's what we've just done there. So 9th and 13th for what the field. We've got hard tyre Carlos Sainz in front. Can we defend here? Yeah, we'll hold on to the 9th. Can Bottas defend against a soft? He can. That rival on the soft will only be doing 2 laps. Unless he has a tyre boost, he won't be going any longer than 2. We'll give Norris a little bit more. I want him to catch up to Sainz. And a few pit stops already. So can Norris get out in front? He can. Can Bottas get out in front? He can. So he gets out in front of Perez. So we're up to 11th. Them that have just pit on lap 2 will probably have to pit again, unless they go conservative hards. So we'll just check both can do the 4, which they can. Norris doing a nice job of blocking here. Oh, looks like the top 7 are going to pit here. But problem is, when you're doing mediums, you don't have the tyre boost to boost on and get past them right now. You could try hard, but you're going to be a lot slower and vulnerable. So Sainz in the pit. Norris, can he get a few positions here? Can he get through all of them? He can. What about Bottas? Bottas, no. Bottas up to 7th. He's still made a jump. Could have been better. So you need over 50% for 2 laps. Just over 50%. So I'm not going to risk an extra 1.5 seconds each in the pits here. I am just going to do down to softs. And we will be coming in. You can see I've created that gap already. There's a good 3-second gap there. They're not going to stack. So 4th and 7th we got up to. All the way back from 11th and 13th so far. And here we come. Can we get not too much stacking. Oh, straight in, straight out. Norris will come out into... Oh, yes, Norris. Norris into 7th. Bottas comes out in 12th. So originally we started 11 and 13. We're already now 7 and 12. And we've got some power laps to come. Hammer time if we were using Hamilton. Bottas struggling to get past Gasly. Can he do it into this corner? Up the inside. He can't. But Norris up to 5th now. Gained 2 positions without seeing there. Can we go 4th? He's trying. Around the outside into the first corner maybe. Can we go up the inside? We can. And into 4th place. Bottas also a few pit stops here. The McLaren, 2 McLaren drivers are in. Can Bottas get ahead? Oh, no. We've been a bit unlucky with Bottas on the pit stops. Bit of traffic each time. So now 4th and 10th. Opponents failed. Can we go around Norris? Or up the inside. Into 9th. And we get Gasly the same corner into 8th. So 4th and 8th. We'll cut Bottas down here because I am struggling on the old servicing. And that is not a bad start from the Spa Grand Prix. 38 points is a very solid start. As you can see, the rival started right next to us. And he's still racing out there. He just came across the line. So a good 38 points to start then. And here we go for the next one. Suzuka, another difficult track sometimes to overtake. With a good strategy, you can climb the field, depending on the weather. So let's hope we can get a good qualifying session. Can we outdo the opponent? Looks like it at the minute, and we are. 9th and 13th again. That will be the theme between 9 and 13 that will qualify. We've got some wet weather into some dry weather. So we're going to start on wets. We're going to give Norris, thinking maybe Hex. We have got Street Shark as well. The Street Shark gives me that overtaking and tyres, but we'll go for Tsar, T-Sar, whatever you want to call it, and a Hex for Norris. T-Sar gives me that cornering and the wet weather and the tyres. So let's give it a start. 9 and 13, what can we do? Norris down the inside, good start. Keep that position into 7th. Bottas lost one into 14th. So good start from Norris, not a good start from Bottas here. And we'll cut them down, always cut them down to that part, and we'll just focus on how they take this hairpin. Bottas goes a bit wide, so we'll give him a bit more boost. And what we're going to do, depending on how the weather comes in, we're going to go 4 laps on the wets, with the 4th lap being a push lap. And then we're going to come back in, and we're going to change to hopefully some medium tyres boost all the way to the end. But it depends on the rain percentage that we've got left. So Bottas back up to 13th, where he started originally. Norris comfortably out there in 7th. He's hassling 6th place. A lot of the bots on, or the AI on Suzuka can pit lap 3, will pit lap 4. So it depends on the spread. But I'm fairly confident we're going to climb here as Norris. Give him a boost to try, but he can't get down the inside. And we'll close that gap a little bit with Bottas and cut him down there. So it's still yet to play out this race. Yet to get interesting. We've got 50 seconds on the wet weather. And we've probably only got 1.25 laps, so we're probably not going to make it to dries yet. We're probably going to have to take a risk. So what we'll do is we'll now boost the 4th lap. We have got a couple of pit stops. Norris up to 5th. That hex should make him a bit stronger than the rest. And Bottas up to 6th. And we are going to service. We're going to have to go wets. It's too soon for hard tyres or medium tyres. I'm going to cut Bottas down because I need to create the gap. I don't want to stack too much, but I've got a feeling because Norris can't get past Verstappen, I'm probably going to stack a little bit here. Norris, sometimes he can struggle, but he should be getting past Verstappen on low level tyres now. Hopefully we don't stack too much. Oh, it's not too bad. And we can get ahead of Verstappen. So Norris comes back out into 6th. So we've made a position there. And Bottas into 10th. So we've made a couple of positions as well. 60%, we're going to have to come back in. It looks like the rest of the field have gone for dry tyres. Can Norris use that hex and his ability to get past? Not yet. They think they're still on wet tyres. There we go. Norris into 5th. We're going to do another lap. Get Bottas in now. It's going to be too dry. I should have brought Norris in. Norris up to 4th. Into 3rd. Good move by Norris. The rest of the field are on wets. Some going on to softs now. The track's dry. I'm not going to be able to do another lap on these tyres. Bottas into 14th. 13th now. Bottas is flying. Norris super slow. Bottas into 12th. And here he goes. Look at that. Bottas straight around. Norris is going to have a smashing last lap. And Verstappen should be absolutely easy. Round the outside. Norris. Come on, Norris. Norris, don't do this to me. What are you doing? Through the inside. And he doesn't want to do it. I mean, I don't know what you've witnessed there, guys, but Norris finally gets it overtaken. How he took that long, I don't know. He's cost us probably a point or two. But we're up to 4th and 6th. Can we get 5th? We can. And Bottas into 3rd. Can we get 4th? Yeah, we can. Look at that, guys. 9 and 13th. Up to 3rd and 4th. A good solid 43 points. And that will do me very nicely. Rivals still out there. We've got a supreme strategy to the rival. We've picked our moments to push, picked our tyres well. And that is a brilliant start to this weekend's GP. 43 points, 38. That's a great start. On to the next. Here we go then. Canada for the 3rd race of the 8 on the opening round. Tough track, Canada. Usually an undercut or an overcut works best because it's a very difficult track to overtake on. So we'll be hoping for our best possible points here. And fingers crossed we can get them. Let's see though where we stack up in qualifying. I imagine we'll be 9 to 13th, somewhere along that, as we usually are. And 11 and 13. Opponent in 16 and 19. So let's some boost then. So I definitely like the tuning around this track. It sends the driver a bit crazy, a bit aggressive. And we're going to stick that on. And I reckon we'll go for maybe a Street Shark. Yeah, I think Street Shark overtaking tyres. And some speed as well. So we're going to go soft and soft. I have faith that I'll create a gap, as always. You'll see me sometimes boost the driver behind. I want to give that kick up the backside and try and push him forward. But on this occasion, Bottas is sneaked in. Norris into still 13. So we've just swapped drivers. We've stayed the position. And hopefully we can get some early positions here. We'll cut them down there. And what we want to do is we probably want to do a 4 and a 4 here. Can Norris go up the inside? He can. And I'm going to try and get Norris back past here because he's on the tuning setup. And he's going to have a quick pit stop. So Norris 11 and 12, so we've gained a position so far. Now it's all about managing them. Can we go around the outside? Nope. So we're just going to manage the positions whilst trying to get Norris through. Alonso's on the hard tyre, so really we want to get past him before he compromises our strategy too much. Yeah, so down there, through the chicane, through into 10th. So 10th and 12th, we're starting to creep up. Looks like a few of the leaders are going to pit this, potentially this lap or next. We do want to try and make amends. We've already created a good gap between Bottas and Norris. Norris a bit low on tyres, but we won't push him too much from now in. Bottas comfortable. And I think we are going to go the 4 soft, 4 medium for both drivers, and it's going to be a full 4-lap boost all the way to the end, picking up as many positions. Hopefully the AI will go hard tyre and we can sneak through a lot of them. So Norris just saving enough tyres to 0%. He's in, should get hopefully out before Bottas. Just. So where's Norris? Back in 12th. And Bottas out in 16th. So some making up to do now. A lot of drivers still to pit. So we want to make a big jump if we can in these pits. Can we go up the inside of Gasly? Not this time. So Norris through into 11th, down into 7th ahead of Perez. So we've gained three positions in that pit stop alone. And we've also got Hamilton ahead of us who will be pitting as well as Bottas moves up into 9th. So a very good start here. Halfway through, over halfway. Can we get Norris in front of Sainz? Can we? We can, and Hamilton's coming out the pits as well into 5th. Norris up to 5th, Bottas into 9th. The points are getting better and better. And we've still got a lap to go, lap and a half. So can we climb even higher? Norris on Norris. He goes round the outside, but can't get it done. Can we go up the inside? Nope. Making it hard for us. We're going to have to work if we want to make any more positions. Norris is trying. Can we go up the inside? We can't. Bottas still stuck in 9th as well, so this might be all we've got to. Norris is going to stay into 5th. And what about Bottas? Trying to get 8th, but it's just the 9th place. 36 points, and that's 36 points on a very difficult Canada track. So we'll just wait for the opponent to finish as well. The problem with some of these races, we're pulling that far ahead. It does take a little bit to finish. But 36 points as we go into France, which is the last of this part of the video. Part 2 will be up later on. However, we're moving on to France. Hopefully we get a good matchup and we get a good start. I imagine 11 to 13, maybe 9 to 13. It's usually the case. Let's have a look. Unsure what we're going to do strategy-wise yet. 11 and 13 again, rivals behind us. We're definitely going to use some tyre boosts here because I do like to attack more on here. So I'm thinking we'll give a Street Shark to Bottas, get him through the field a bit, and I reckon maybe a Rooster, I think. Tyre wear, and blocking. So we're going to go, I think we're going to go 4 and a 4 maybe for Norris. We'll see how the tyre wears go. Here we go then. So I'm going to boost the second driver, but he's jumped straight out, so I'm not going to get that kick this time. Bottas on that soft tyre into 11th. So we've gained a position off the start. Just checking to see if we can make certain. Can we get 4 laps on softs? Norris, bad corner by Norris. We've rescued it. 13th, Bottas up to 10th. As the race settles down, but I think we're definitely going to try and look to do 4 and 4, but at the minute Bottas isn't going to get the tyre wear. He needs 25% a lap and we're already down to 70. So I think we'll commit to a free stop here. As Bottas still into 10th, can't go up the inside of Sainz. So it's going to be in the pits where this is won on the strategy. Norris can get 3 to 5 laps on a medium, so we can go medium again. Norris is down to 14th now. But that's not too worried yet. Still plenty of time. As we're definitely going to commit to 3 laps on this soft for Bottas. Norris does look like he will get the 4 laps in as Bottas tries to get Sainz. Norris is blocking, so the Rooster gives really good blocking stats. So that boost is working lovely to keep them behind. As we're going to bring Bottas into pit this lap. Mediums, service, and we're going to boost for 3. So we're probably going to do a medium as Bottas goes through into 9th. And there will be some pit stops this time. We're going to boost Norris to try and get anyone who's pitting. Try and jump them. So Bottas is in. Norris goes through now into 8th. Bottas out into 14th. So ideally I want Norris to push all the way in, make a stop. He's going to come out on hard. So I want to do 4 full laps on hard, or however long I can get. The 1 stop I think around here is definitely going to be quicker. Bottas up to 13th. Just got past the opponent into 12th. We'll focus on Norris coming in. And Norris comes in for his hard tyres. Bottas trying to go around the outside, gets caught, but he'll make a move past some. Can we get past? We can. 7th for Bottas. And we're going to boost Norris as long as we can now from 12th. So remember, we started 11th and 13th. We're already into 7th and 12th. Not too much going to stop in front of us either. So we're going to have to work for this one. As Bottas through the inside into 6th. We'll do 1 more lap. We're going to be tight on fuel, but I'd rather get the positions early on. And we're going to come down into a soft 2 laps. Ideally I want 2 push laps, but we are you want about 3.5 fuel for 2 laps, and obviously you can see we're at 3.25. Norris on the hard, something I'm learning all the time. You probably won't get 4 laps full because servicing is lower than the tyre. So that's going to be tricky. Norris has got a fair few people pitting in front of him though. So this is where the 1 stop comes in. As Bottas pits, Norris goes wide. Come on, Norris. And Norris is into 8th. Bottas into 10th. So we've made that 11 and 13 into 8 and 10 at the moment. 32 points with a couple of pit stops to go in front of Norris. Bottas and Sainz will both be pitting as Bottas. Good move. Bottas into 9th, so 8th and 9th now. That Street Shark really helping us overtake here. And Bottas will get team orders. There we go, 2 tuck in the pit, so 6th and 7th. And we are going to be low on Norris for servicing. But as long as I can try and keep 7th, that's not too bad. Can we get 5th? Same move, lovely by Bottas. 38 points now. Norris is going to be tight on servicing and fuel for Bottas, but we've ran this as hard as we can. And it's going to be a 5th and 7th place if we can keep hold, which we do. And that puts us 4 races complete. Another 38 points there. So another solid race. We're consistently scoring around the 38 point mark as the rival comes over to finish now. So you can see similar matchups and we're destroying the rival on our strategy and our boosts. So 38 points. Let's see where that gives us for the leaderboard so far. It's going to be a close one, but 4 races down. And we are sat 22nd, 155 points. So if we double that for the next 4, we're looking at around 310 points. Okay. We've scored well, 38, 43, 36, 38. So we'll take that any day of the week. And what we'll do, guys, is we'll end it there. I'll catch you in the next video, the remaining 4 parts of this strategy and GP. Thank you.